Hi, this is Ruth Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today I'm going to be talking to you about Uranus in retrograde. Uranus has been in retrograde for several months, and we've been dealing with Uranus's energy, and now Uranus is in post shadow, and so it's on its way back into its normal orbit according to our energy. And I'm just going to give you a little bit of update. So Uranus actually leaves its post shadow energy on April 30th and is completely direct at that time frame. Uranus is usually all about like personal freedom and a need to change and want to be different. I almost call him like a little flower child from the 60s, just wants some change and wants to see other people change around them. But when Uranus is in retrograde, you're going to see people wanting to change other people. You're going to see people wanting to push their ideas for change onto others. And that's kind of what we've seen kind of at the end of 2020. And we're going to kind of see this in you energy as we go through April, but we're going to start seeing it kind of lighten up and get a little bit easier. Then on top of all of that, we're going to get some amazing energy coming at us as Uranus makes some really interesting alignments. Not only it's already made some interesting alignments, but coming more into 2021 and doing more of that as we go into late spring, summer, and then into the fall. And it's going to add its kind of wild child energy to whatever energy it's coming in at us for. So just know that this is still some changes that are coming for us, and we are going to kind of see this push to change old thinking into new positive thinking. But I guarantee it will have a very interesting energy about it, because it's one of those, it's not just changing your energy. It's like, I want you to see it from my time, from my perspective. So first card I pull is all about divine timing for Uranus. This is the time every so many years that Uranus makes these really hard aspects and change, and it kind of pushes our society to make changes. It's kind of pushing you to make some different changes. Meditation is always a great one. I know everybody who watches me knows that I love meditation, and I'm going to be doing some new meditations for the month of April, so that'll be really fun for me. But know that meditation is something that can make you kind of feel grounded, feel more settled, more hopeful, and it can really kind of help you deal with what's going on around you when things are kind of changing or modifying around you. Getting a good meditation can really amp your energy up. Support. This aspects that Uranus is going to make, not only in the month of April, but as we go through the rest of the year, the aspects that it's making, the changes, the alignments that it's making, it's doing it for a reason, and we have tons of support from the other side. We just really have to ask for it. It's already there, so know that it's already there for us. Surrender and release. Anything that is holding you back, let it go. Anything that you feel like is holding you in place, let it go. It's one of those change your thinking. I have found out when I was teaching a class a couple of nights ago, is several of my students were dealing with thinking that they had grown up with, thinking that it's kind of outdated for where they want to go in their life now. And one of the major ones I think is kind of interesting is one of them had a really hard aspect with them of not feeling that they could be financially stable. Their parents have always paid for everything or taken care of everything. And so that energy of hers is just kind of like, I'm expecting other people to take care of things. And as we talk through it, it's one of those, she also realized she had some other energy about her parents' money stuck in her. And it was kind of like these old thinkings that have come up to kind of like, hey, are you ready to make a change? This is all about Uranus. This is all about Uranus energy of changing your thinking about money. So we talked about it, and she was like, basically, if I make over X number of dollars, I'm going to be making more than my parents. And they've always said that anybody who makes more than us is like very wealthy, and they're different, or they're bad, or they're not giving as much as everybody else. And she realized this was her parents' thinking, also even into her grandparents' thinking. And she was able to release this and beginning the process of letting this go. That's the best part of this. So she could feel like, wow, I can make more money. I can do these changes. I can make these changes with ease. and realize that she could have a great relationship with money and not be bound to it as well. So I thank you for joining me today, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.